We will now put the setup in sunlight, but we are going to use a pail of water, a deep pail, to see to it that there is no increase, too much increase in the temperature of the water. This is our experimental setup after 2 hours. Do you notice any change? Well, you will see that the water level has gone down, and the gas that has been produced by the plants is collected in the upper part of the collecting jar or the collecting container. So what are we going to do now, Edmond?
First, I'm going to pull this plunger up so that we can collect the gas here, and you will notice that the water reservoir here will go down to replace the air that we collected.
Okay, let's do that now slowly. So what's the next step, Edmond?
Next, I'm going to light this incense, and after we light this, I'm going to put this incense inside this collecting tube.
Okay, so we have the glowing stick now, and Edmond is going to pull out the plunger and very quickly insert the glowing stick into the gas. Did you see that? Wonderful, isn't it? What did you notice? The glowing stick burst into flame. And I'm not sure if you heard a popping sound. There was even a popping sound. This is the glowing stick test for oxygen. And this has demonstrated what kind of gas is produced by plants when plants are exposed to sunlight. Maybe at this point, we will also mention the purpose of adding sodium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarbonate is added to water so that carbon dioxide will be generated, and so that there will be more carbon dioxide that is dissolved in the water to be utilized by plants in the process of photosynthesis. So, dear teachers, this is our demonstration for the process of photosynthesis. In the preceding experiments, you have learned that plants which are exposed to sunlight produce oxygen and use carbon dioxide. Now, the question is, do plants which are in the dark or do plants at night also give off oxygen? Or is it another gas that they give off? We will know the answer to this question through another experiment. And again, we are going to use BTB solution. So the solution that we will use this time is blue BTB. We have here the control setup. It is blue BTB without the plant, and then we have blue BTB with the plant. This is the experimental setup. Now Edmond is going to put this inside the dark cabinet. Thank you, Edmond. To enable you to see the results right away, we have prepared the experiment last night, and we are going to show you the results right now. All right, what changes do you see? To refresh your memory, initially we had blue BTB in both test tubes. Now, what do you notice in the test tube containing the plant? What is the color of the BTB solution? It is yellow, isn't it? So, what is shown by this particular experiment? This experiment shows that plants in the dark or at night give off carbon dioxide, not oxygen. Most living organisms, including plants and animals, need oxygen to break down simple food molecules, particularly glucose, to release the energy stored in food. This process occurs in living cells. It is called respiration. Like photosynthesis, respiration is a complex process consisting of about 40 intermediate steps, but it can be expressed in this summary equation. Through respiration, the chemical energy stored in food molecules is released and becomes useful to the organism, enabling the organism to function. Plants and animals seem to complement each other for their requirements. If we were to construct the oxygen-carbon dioxide cycle, we would see the interdependence for gases between plants and animals as well as humans. During the day and night, animals and humans take in oxygen and give off carbon dioxide in the process of respiration. And during the day, carbon dioxide given off by animals and humans is taken in by plants, which in turn give off oxygen in the process of photosynthesis. But at night, plants, just like the animals, take in oxygen and give off carbon dioxide. This gas exchange is related to the process of respiration. Notice too that respiration is the reverse process of photosynthesis as far as starting materials and end products are concerned. Respiration occurs in the mitochondrion of living plant and animal cells, while photosynthesis, as we know, occurs in the chloroplasts of living plant cells. These two processes form another cycle, which illustrates the cycling of materials between them. The end products of respiration, namely carbon dioxide and water, are the starting materials of photosynthesis, and vice versa. The starting materials of photosynthesis are the end products of respiration. But energy flows in one direction only. The energy that maintains life has to be constantly replenished through the photosynthetic machinery of plants and chlorophyll-bearing phytoplankton. Plants and animals are dependent on one another for survival. But the energy that sustains life originates from the sun and is made available to living organisms, including you and me, by the plants and the phytoplankton. Today's telelesson confirms our knowledge that for all forms of life to survive, plants and animals must coexist at the most basic, literally, at the molecular level. It's just one more reason for us to take good care of our environment, not just for a better future, but in reality, for the sake of all life on Earth. Join us next time on the telecourse for elementary science teachers. I'm your host, Lourdes Carale. Until then, happy teaching.